TPC Twin Cities is an Arnold Palmer-designed championship golf course nestled in Blaine, Minnesota.
So this course was built in 1999, and the architect was Arnold Palmer, and the player consultant was Tom Lehman. This course was built to host the 3M Championship, which is a senior PGA Tour event. This was built as a links golf course. A lot of native grasses, say in the surrounding areas. Some trees, not a lot. It's more built as that native type prairie linksy looking golf course. So this course is built on basically powder sugar sand, which it can dry out really quick. We can get 2 inches of rain the next night. It can be pretty dry if the breeze picks up. We are just under 300 golfing members if you count social memberships and all those things, but I know we probably will be right around 20,000 rounds this year.
They are fortunate enough not to see many diseases on their greens due to their course layout, but they do struggle with one.
As far as diseases, we don't really see a lot of diseases because of how wide open we are. In Minnesota, our main challenge would be dollar spot.
Their maintenance practices also help keep the dollar spot down.
We're on a pretty strict fungicide regimen. Every 14 days we're going out spraying preventative fungicides throughout the year. Basically, end of May, beginning of June, we will 1/4-inch needle tine our greens, and the following week after that we will double verticut, real light tickle, just to kind of stand up, get some of those aggressive stolons out, stand up the plant, get them tighter, get more dense. And then we do a light top dressing once a week to provide firm, smooth surfaces, reduce ball marks, those types of conditions. We try to keep them as dry as possible. We use the TDR moisture meter on a daily basis to minimize the amount of water that we are putting out. Starting in June, our target green speed is anywhere between 11 and 11.5, and we stay between that all the way through end of September.
The environment surrounding TPC Twin Cities poses a couple of challenges.
Probably just keeping the place, maintaining adequate moisture levels. We don't like to overwater, but because of the sand, we can dry out in a hurry. And then the other environmental challenge could be the winters in Minnesota you can't predict them. We top dress our greens with black sand. We don't bury them, but we try to get a good amount of sand around the crown of the plant to insulate. We feel that black sand helps us with spring green up, and also if we have ice form in the winter, if we go out, let's say this last winter we had ice on a couple of greens, and we went out in January when it was 5 degrees out, but it was a sunny day, and we just shoveled off those greens, and that ice melted. That black sand helped us melt that ice just from the color heating up, and then just try to get snow back on top of it to re-insulate. At the end of October, top dress with just regular top dressing sand on our tees and fairways. Same kind of theory, try and get the crown of the plant insulated for the winter. Because we are fairly wide open, even if we get a good amount of snow, when the wind blows through, a lot of the knobs on our fairways can be exposed. And so we're trying to prevent desiccation by using some of that sand to help insulate.
Because they value themselves on championship play year-round, when the 3M tournament comes around, not much changes to their regime.
End of May, we start those cultural practices, the needle tining, verticutting, top dressing, which helps us maintain that 11 to 11.5 green speed, which if we're already there, we don't have to ramp up our practices. It's not like we have to start double rolling, double, quadruple mowing every day to try and get it into faster conditions for the tournament. We can throw a roll on them every day, maybe a double cut, and we can be right there at tournament speeds in that 12 to 12.5 range very easily. Well, in the TPC network, one of our slogans is for our members and guests is they are supposed to get the PGA Tour experience, whether it's in the golf shop, in food and beverage, in the clubhouse, any activities, as well as the golf course. We try to keep our course in championship conditions on a daily basis to provide that PGA Tour experience for our members and guests.